Plato once said of teaching, "Do not train students to learn by force and harshness, but direct them to it by what amuses their minds, so that you may be better able to discover with accuracy the peculiar bent of the genius of each." The wisdom of Plato is alive and well at the University of Notre Dame, aided by the Undergraduate Research Opportunities Program known as UROP.
The greatest benefit of the undergraduate research program for the student is a hands-on opportunity to understand how knowledge is discovered, created.
Students want to pursue questions that engage them, and the best research projects are not handed down from faculty members to students. They build on questions that students discover on their own.
By really doing the work, students leave the sort of classroom where they sit there and receive information, and they go out and they create and produce and disseminate information. This produces scholars.
UROP provides grant money that undergraduates can use to put themselves on the cutting edge of learning, a place normally reserved only for graduate students and faculty. The UROP grants are administered by ISLA, the Institute for Scholarship in the Liberal Arts. The awards come in two types. Research and materials grants provide up to a maximum of $1,500 in funding, while the Summer Fellowship Grant provides $1,200 per month for up to 3 months of summer funding. Students can apply for both types of grants simultaneously. McKenna Konecki is a junior anthropology major. She's studying small primates called cotton-top tamarins at the local zoo, part of a research project funded by UROP.
McKenna Konecki is a brilliant student.
These monkeys live in groups of 8 or 9. We have the 2 male and female mating pair, and then we also have 3 sets of twins underneath them.
She decided to come along to this cotton-top tamarin project with an interest in primatology, looking at how primates see the world and how they interact with one another.
We have one tamarin especially who seems to be by himself a lot. He's the subordinate male, so we think that his stress levels might be high and his testosterone levels might be low in comparison to the dominant male, who should have very little stress since he's at the top of the hierarchy.
The undergraduate experience of engaging in research outside the classroom is ideal for students, whatever career path they might want to choose.
They're given the opportunity to actually own and create knowledge, and this empowers them to really ask the big questions and to work especially hard towards those goals.
She's very, very active, and I mean, you can definitely see that.
Which then might...
Imagine a situation where for an entire semester, you are one-on-one with a faculty member. And that relationship with students is essential for students' own discovery of themselves.
We ran, what, 16 tests or something for these versions?
If an undergraduate is interested in becoming a faculty member professor, there's no better way to develop as emerging academics or intellectuals than to engage in research.
This project has definitely, made me think maybe about primatology or something to do with, like, primates in some area.
Research, undergraduate research, is usually thought of as involving the sciences, but at Notre Dame, it involves students in the arts, humanities, and social sciences.
I am here in Northern Ireland studying peace building and conflict transformation.
Patrick Corgan is just a young man who was interested both in the theoretical issues and in the nuts and bolts issues.
My project started with my interest in peace studies and also my interest in Ireland, the culture and the history.
So this was somebody who clearly already had a trajectory, had a drive. And then UROP comes in to help him give that extra little push that he needs to move on to the next step.
I decided to apply for a UROP grant to participate in a program called the Belfast Institute, where I spent 4 weeks over in Belfast and traveling throughout Northern Ireland and Ireland, studying the peace process, the troubles, the history of the conflict.
But this is still a part of what I am, where I have come from.
We met with church leaders and community leaders, and we sat in on peace building sessions. One of my favorites was we had a session in Armagh where you had a moderator and then you had people on the Republican Nationalist Catholic side and the Protestant Unionist side, and then you had the moderator in between them.
There's only one party that has believed that the use of violence has been legitimate,
everywhere you went, you could tell if you're in a Protestant neighborhood or a Catholic neighborhood. The tension was tangible. You could really feel it, and you really got to experience it as something different than to just read about it. So many people come up to me and tell me, I wish I could study this, or I wish I could go here and look at this. And a lot of people don't know about the UROP program, but it is such a tremendous opportunity to do what you want to do and study what you want to study. And it allows you to really take control of your education.
All of the departments in the College of Arts and Letters are invited to participate in the UROP. Students are capable and students want to do research. The best thing that departments and faculty mentors can do is point students towards the UROP funds. Tell them to submit a proposal, do this work.
UROP is the #1 priority in the emerging campaign for the College of Arts and Letters. We need the support of the friends, the family of Notre Dame to continue to support these students.
It's the chance to follow your dreams and to do what you want to do with your summer.
You can propose anything that you want to study or that you're interested in, and if it's approved, you basically have free reign.
This is the best possible intellectual education.
It's just a tremendous opportunity.